Scheifele and Ridley Gregg will take the opening face-off, set to go in Ottawa at Scotiabank Wednesday Night Hockey. Jake Sanderson will get it. He'll bank it up the boards as Perron will knock it in. As Tim Stützle beat it down low. That one got away from Chabot. There's Cruikshank back to the point for Chabot. Then across for Jensen. Over to Chabot. He'll tee it up. Kicked out by Hellebuck. Nemesnikov tangled up with Patterson. Craig slides it over to Sanderson. Cross for Claude Giroux. Dropped it for Tim Stützle. Tries to spin away from Kyle Connor. Got it across. Right in the crease for Ridley Gregg. What a chance. Couldn't tip it in.
Control the puck. Get in, outnumber your opponent, get the puck. Now get it back to your quarterback, start the movement, and then, of course, the seam play right here on this backhand pass from Stützle. I mean, that was just a beauty right over the stick of Nemesnikov. He is feeling it. The other night against Montreal, I thought he was the best player on the ice.
That one hits a body in front. Patterson to Sanderson. Sanderson for Patterson again. Hands it off. Giroux trying to put it through the crease. And Perfetti clears it out. It's stopped at center by Thomas Chabot. Now Nemesnikov takes it away. Laid it back for Dylan Samberg. Samberg throws it right in on Allmark. For Ottawa today in the lineup for number 14 in his second game with the Senators. Is Reagan sends it to the line. Hamonic with a drive. Makes it through and
had some pretty good scrapes and cuts on it. He was trying to get an ice bag and a towel to wrap around it.
Here's Jensen finding a little room. Got the shot through. Hellebuck made the save. And Neil Pionk will get it to the point. Chabot trying to hold it in. It comes out. Cruikshank is there. Pulls it back in over the line. And Perfetti will send it back for Neil Pionk. Dropped it off back of the goal. Samberg goes after it. Laid it up onto the wing. Nemesnikov will get it out. Pionk up ahead. Nemesnikov coming in. Trying to get the pass back in front. A good stick made by Chabot. Stützle pressured by Nemesnikov. Ehlers to the net, scores! Cole Perfetti gets the redirect right in front, and Winnipeg gets the opening goal of the game.
It's Montreal. I think he's going to want to do a little bit less on this, and sometimes when you're as talented as Stützle is, you try to do too much. Right there, that pass, he tries to reverse to Jensen. He just gets a little too much on it, and now you got a defenseman out of position, and you got a Winnipeg Jet player, Perfetti, all by himself going to the net. There's the turnover, the nice redirect. He doesn't even dust it off. It's just a simple turn of the blade of his stick. I think for sometimes for Timmy Stützle, like I said,
they're an NHL best, 24-3-2 when scoring first this year. And now a break for Ottawa. Ridley Gregg looking to answer. Hellebuck got a piece of it. It'll bounce off the side of the net. Perron tries to find it. Miller flips it up the boards. Turnover is Gaudette. Will pass it off for Hamonic with a shot. And Hellebuck forced to make the save. Scheifele cleared it away. Back up ice come the Jets. Appleton to Niederreiter. Backhand on goal. Puck still loose. Scores! Appleton banks it home after Allmark thought he had it, but it was sitting free right beside his pad. And Mason Appleton makes it a 2-0 game.
8 quality chances. The first one's going to be Gregg. He's going to come right down the middle of the ice and walk right in, and he gets a really good opportunity. And the second one is Hammond. And then they come the other way, and this is a quick strike team. And they turned it around, they transitioned it, they got off to the races. Appleton hits Niederreiter, and as Allmark makes a save, he cannot locate the puck, and Matt Paolo doesn't take the man. So not only does he not take the man, he goes right by him and pokes it into the net. Appleton gets the goal.
Here comes Amadio, driving in on the wing. Amadio forced back in the net by LaMelo. Gaudette throws it in front, goes off the pad of Hellebuck. Waits for a little help, dropped it back for Logan Stanley. Dumped it off to Scheifele, throw it in front, and Kyle Connor will settle it down. Connor played it across. Miller with a drive, steered away by Allmark.
So got some extra rest. He's back playing great. And the other guy was Connor, and he didn't even play in the final game. So this is a well-rested team. Hellebuck is the guy who got the bulk of the work.
Samberg after it. Giroux's got it. Back to the net. Comes out front. It's off a stick up into the air. Stützle will find it. Tim Stützle, center. Hamonic with a chance. Hellebuck well out of the crease to make the save, and the Jets clear the puck. Off the board with this save on Hamonic. Hamonic looking for his first goal in 70 games. And Hellebuck makes a stop here off Chabot, and he'll hold on. Logan Stanley tees it up, got the shot through, and Allmark will squeeze it. Gets it back to Scheifele. Morrissey across for Kyle Connor. Back over to Scheifele. Scheifele has a look, goes in tight. Oh, and an empty move by Velarde, denied by Allmark.
In the future, guys.
Well, certainly Dale Hawerchuk, the one thing they have in common is they both love being a Winnipeg Jet. And got to know Dale very well over many years.
Here's Morrissey on it. Hands it off to Scheifele. Back to Morrissey. Side of the goal, Velarde tries to make a play in front. Oh, the big save by Allmark out to Mello. He had a great chance. Velarde tries to go to the net again. Falling up, scores! Kyle Connor slips it in by Allmark. And the Jets make it 3-0.
Really good look at it. You're going to see DeMello sneak down to the left of Allmark. He makes a fabulous save right there. And then as the puck tracks back around, Connor lays it back behind the net. Velarde knows where to go. He knows the exact soft spot on the ice to go that Connor can find him. And then he walks through Hamonic right out to the front of the net. And then the puck ends up on the stick of Connor and in the back of your net. They're such a hard team to box out because they're big and strong.
Now Nesmikov will work it back in. Held by Chabot. Jensen around the boards. DeMello right in front. Ehlers with a chance, and Allmark kicked it aside. Cruikshank. Back for Claude Giroux. Tim Stützle chasing it down, chipped it around to Cruikshank. Trying to get it back for Stützle. Broken up behind the net by DeMello. Jensen racing after it. Throws it on net. Steered away by Hellebuck. Now Chabot. For Stützle. Tim Stützle curls back, dropped it off. Chabot follows up, scores! Thomas Chabot answers for Ottawa. They're on the board.
Senators here down 3-0. Timmy Stützle on the regroup's going to do what he does best. He backs everyone off with his speed and his hands, and then as he backs the Jets off, he turns up and he finds Chabot. You know, three guys given space, everyone coming back looking at Timmy Stützle, and he finds Chabot. And that's just a picture-perfect shot. And he's going to put short side over the right arm of Hellebuck and into the net.
And Kyle Connor will lead it back out. Connor to Velarde, going to the net. Got hooked. Another penalty coming up to Ottawa.
As now a very long extended 2-minute 5-on-3.
In Sanderson's minors, he's on his feet and ready to return. Nemesnikov to the point. Kyle Connor works it in, got it in front. Allmark the save, and he'll hold on as Sanderson's out of the box. Appleton will try to chase it down. Ridley Craig takes Appleton into the boards. Here's DeMello with a shot. His stick breaks, and then the puck goes off the post. Lowry tried to center. Picked up. Kreger to the point. Not out. Sandberg on it. Power play over.
To start the first game against Team Canada, the game of hockey can always use exposure. The Tkachuk brothers are getting it, guys.
Tries to work his way. Can't by Colin Miller. Stanley. Top part of the wing for Scheifele. Ahead to Kyle Connor. Breaking loose. Connor. Backhand. Stopped by Allmark. Puck still free as it slipped to the pads but stays out.
Scheifele hard up the middle. And he finds the seam. Connor gets right through Jensen and Chabot. And it's up to Allmark to make the save. He comes across and he does. The puck sits out in front of him. And remember the second goal where Appleton skated in and he couldn't locate the puck and he buried it.
Here comes Tim Stützle. Eludes the check of Pionk. Patterson follows up. Stützle off the boards for Giroux trying to get to it, but Kyle Connor will take it away. Over to Mike Scheifele. Empty net, scores. And Mark Scheifele puts it into the goal to make it 4-1 Winnipeg.
They got a break, they got the puck, but then they turn it right over again. And this time Connor, once they get their bodies back, a big key to it's going to be Allmark. He's got to start really laying it down now.
11 straight wins for the Winnipeg Jets as Canada's team is still on top of their game.